Okay, what's up guys? We're back at it again, Ginjou Army here. So I'm just gonna go over the events, some of the news that we got about the game and whatnot, like new partners coming up. It's gonna be Fulbring Ichigo. Now, as you know, I have very little faith in Go games, so I already have his nickname ready. It's gonna be Bullshit Ichigo. So we'll see how that goes. So we got Dominator's effect, the Dominator's event, and it's pretty bugged. I mean, you do get your little 1 XP scroll, but I hear they're still having problems with this event. So if you purchase it, you just end up getting items instead. So don't buy anything from here because it's extremely risky. There's a high chance that you won't get the partner, and they'll have to mail you the partner, and you know they're very lazy. They don't like doing anything, so yeah, stay away from that event. Joint tasks, joint tasks, standard old event. It's mainly only good for top up, but I wouldn't even top up in this game or on this event cycle. Zerate attack still going on. Got 4 more days. UBP should be right around the corner, and a lot of people are kind of upset that they're gonna miss the Zanpoktu that's coming up, which is Katen, which is Sunshui's Bankai. So it's gonna be 60k crystals at the moment. They're talking about 60k crystals. It's at least like 15 to 17k vite. So, if you start at 15k vitality day 1, day 0 of UBP, you could probably end up getting her, but yeah, it's gonna be very costly. And they can still change it. I mean, I might not go for her because I really don't need her, but if you guys want me to get her for some reason, I might just humor you guys and get her. I really don't want her. I need her. Well, we'll see what happens when that comes along. Eco Mundo. Make sure I do this. I really just go for these, even though I think I have like almost 2k of these. I'm not sure. Let me check actually. Oh, I'm 15. Oh no, 700. Wow, I'm real close to getting one. Actually, I can get one now, but I probably won't because I don't know which one I need, or probably don't even need any of these anymore. I'll just keep saving that up. Okay, so from my side of the game, nothing much has changed. I didn't add anything to my team. Still doing pretty good at CSB. Total Ice, he had like a different formation yesterday, and I think he won against me. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. He had like a weak team too, but he still won. I think he had like Vanguard, Tavern Vanguard, Hollow Ichigo, or whatever, Visor Ichigo, and he still beat me somehow. Check that out. And then in a few seconds, I'm gonna go over what they have for Fullbring Ichigo. It's gonna be the next character they released. And they said he should be out around Christmas time, but they'll have like 7 or 10 more days to bring him out. So we'll see how that goes. So he does have a Moken. He does have KS as well. He has like the strongest Karenji ever. I'm sorry about that. He has like the strongest Karenji ever. Like 159 max Karenji. Yo, look at that damage he's taking. Muken does his thing, wiping everybody out. That Karenji is pretty powerful. And I don't think this is even his real team. This might be like his play team. I don't know. But this team is looking kind of like Shinso. You can get him from a lot of different ways, so I'm sure he didn't pay for him. Cause I don't know if he's like an old school player. Like back in the day, Shinso was like a lot of gold. I don't know how much, but he was like way overpriced. He was back there with the Mugetsu era. But then they made like 2 different ways to get him for like a third or a fourth of the cost. It just took some time. Yeah, I still need to level up my Ginjou to like 5th reincarnation one day. Look at that crit damage. Whoa. That's how you won. That Mugen too powerful. Alright, so going over Fullbring Ichigo. Close that. Okay, so he's gonna be the next partner. They have some of his information up already. They have his growth rates and whatever. They say he's gonna be a support. And I would love for Ichigo to be a support since we don't have a support Ichigo yet. He has a ton of speed. But like these stats really don't matter. It's really about the percent mods, like the talent and whatnot. Those are pretty decent. I think this might be the highest speed. I think that might be over Byakuya's. But again, it depends on the bonuses like down here. So he's born with 30% wisdom and agility. And he increases his starting fury by 50 during the battle. Now they said that this was going to activate after Tsukushima. So this is like the only full legit T1 character in the game if this works right. So he gets a 50 fury after Tsukushima's effect. So he'd still be at 100. Well, actually, I don't know if he could still be at 100. If he starts off with 50, and then Tsukushima nerfs it to 25, and then he gets another 50. So would that be 75? Or would you actually need like the Fury Stones to be at 100? And then Tsukushima nerfs him down to 50. And then this 50 is added. There's a lot of questions with this character. But when it comes to like coding stuff, I think this is going to be like the most bugged partner ever. Because they're trying to do like crazy stuff that they've never done before. Like right here, this is his normal skill. He attacks all enemies with a 200% damage rate, and he casts counter damage, which is like a new buff on himself that reflects the 100% of the normal damage or skill attacks, and it cannot be cleared. And he also recovers fury by 50% or 50 points, which can crit, so it'll be like 75, giving everyone else practically T1. So this is kind of like a counter to Tsukushima. But this cast counter damage on himself. It's a lot of questions that come into mind with this type of ability, and it is 100%. So I'm thinking it's gonna work like Sasuke, the last Sasuke from the Ninja Classic and Unlimited Ninja version of the game, where when he gets attacked, well, he needs the skill to have this, but for Sasuke is Inherit, so he starts off with it. When you get attacked, they reflect 100% of the damage, so you still take damage, but you know, like the enemy takes just as much damage. In this case, it's only 100%. So it's basically you guys take the same amount of damage. And he is a support, so he's gonna be taking a lot of damage from assault. It's like HBI, Stern, Mugen, but only 100%. And it probably, I don't know if it'll work if he dies, because in the Naruto version, I don't think they take the damage if the partner dies. Like if Sasuke dies when he's attacked, the enemy does not take the damage. It's gonna be a really weird concept to have on a support, but it probably could come in handy, you know, for some players. But then if you have like counter, like Ichimani, you know, a lot of people have him. So if you have 8 up, and then someone, an enemy attacks you, do you still get this reflect damage, or does it like not exist? Like, there's a lot of questions with that. And then if he gets chaos and he attacks himself, does he attack himself twice? Like if he were to, you know, chaos himself, he attacks, and then would this reflect activate and have him take even more damage? There's a lot of questions, and that can lead to a lot of bugs and crazy stuff happening. Especially that's invisible. I mean, it's not invisible, but it can't be cleared. So a lot of questions come with this. And then EX skill is basically the same, but he gives like a huge boost. It's like one of the biggest boosts I've ever seen, 70%. I think that's over Hiki's, Hikifune's skill, and over Noble Isane's skill, or regular Isane's skill buff. It's like one of the biggest buffs ever, 70%. I think the other partners have like 50 or 40, but this is 70% attack to the assaulters. That's just crazy damage. And then it casts counter damage on the Vanguard, which could be like if you have a Ginjou, or I guess Ginjou would probably be one of the tankiest Vanguards. I mean, Sexy Kukaku is pretty tanky too. So yeah, this could be pretty useful, but again, it depends on how counter damage works and if it's not bugged or not. A lot of people want to get this partner because it's like Fulbring Ichigo and he looks real good. But if he's bugged, they're gonna have to either leave him bugged and not working, or they're gonna have to nerf him. You know, after you bought him already, they're gonna like nerf him or change his skill. And that usually makes a lot of people angry. But concerning the mods, pretty good stuff. Immune to silence, fury restrictions, so you can't stop him from stealing. And immune to fury reduction, but this does not include Tsukushima's. So Tsukushima's still gonna, you know, take away his fury with his Tsukushima's last mod. But that shouldn't be a problem if this works. the way it was stated to work, which works after he's trained. So yeah, you still need like T1 on him with the Fury Stones, and then hopefully that'll work, but we don't know until we get him. And increase speed 15%. This is pretty low for a support. Usually it's like 20 or something. That's not bad. Then attack standard, you know, support, stuff like that. Then he has this speed, another speed one, which is 20%, but when Ginjou's added, he gets a 5%, which is pretty low, considering you have to buy this partner. He's like 40 to 50k. You only get like a 5% speed bonus. It's kind of like, you know, this could have been better. But again, his mods are, his bonds are yet to be released, and they can always, you know, make him the fastest partner, because at the moment he seems like the second fastest. BWB still might be the first fastest partner in the game, or the fastest partner in the game at the moment, but we won't know until the bonds are released. Then it has this mod when he attacks with like normal attack or skill, he increases his whole team's speed by 20% for 1 round. This could be extremely useful, because if you make him your fastest, he could basically make your second support attack even faster than even before your enemy's first support. So yeah, this can really change the game, this partner. He has a lot of good stuff, looks like a good partner, but then again, you know, his skills are very questionable. And I think they might end up like changing some of these or nerfing them after the fact, you know, after people bought them. Just like bugs everywhere. And then this is a nice little 20% Vanguard buff for HP. And then when he's dead, he even does it again, counter damage on the ally Vanguard. So this would be an insane partner for my team. Like, you know, after Askin and Fulbring Ichigo died, my Ginjou is going to be like unstoppable. Because reflect damage for 2 rounds. I don't know. Well, I might have to take off Askin. Maybe just take off Ginjou's defense, so I can take damage in order to reflect it. Going back to this reflect damage, in the Naruto version, the last sauce it has 120%, which is decent, so I don't know how good 100% is going to be. Seems kind of low. I think it should have been higher, but we'll see what happens. So they have this skill animation as well. Open it up here. In his skin. So this is his normal attack. Looks pretty cool, you know, got some nice little animation, particle effects. And this is his main skill. They take a scene from like the anime or whatever. It's like a Getsuko Tensho slash. It's pretty decent. But yeah, we gotta see how he turns out. He's supposed to be ready by Christmas, they said. But, you know, there could be changes and delays or whatever in the future. But overall, he's looking like a good partner, but he's very questionable with this mod. And also his AX skill, his normal skill. Even this is very questionable. And we know they don't really do good testing when it comes to these partners, because Starling was bugged, HBI was bugged with his EX skill and whatnot. So you never know what to expect. Yeah, but a lot of people are interested in him. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing is crazy or really exciting going on in the game. Oh, we got Zanpoktu Inherit, the inherit function. But what I realized is that my Muramasa, it's like equal to my KS. I think it still has more. Like, that's crazy. Like, I haven't leveled this thing up. Well, it has less, but it's still pretty close. So they added this function. I don't know if it works yet, because I haven't tested it myself. But no one has complained about it, so I'm guessing it works. You could always test it. It's not that much code. So yeah, if you want to drain out your Zanpoktus, you know, and pump up your new one, you're free to do that now. It just costs 300 gold for the 80% rebate, which is not that expensive. I thought all of them were 300, but this one is 500, and this one is 500, but the rest are 300, which is kind of weird, because modify frags, I can see that, but bond fragments, you get like so many of these a day. you won't even need to do this. Like, you get so many a day. Like, let me check mine right now. I probably have so many because I've been saving them up for my next partner. Yeah, I almost have 200k of these. Because if you finish it all, you get 2100 each day. Yeah, it just keeps adding up. You get them from other events too. So yeah, they did add this little feature, which should have been added like, you know, a year ago, but you know, it's something, I guess. Then they also talked about offline events being free-to-play friendly. So they're going to be like offline events that where you don't have to top up, or so they said. So we'll see what happens with that too. And as for the future partners, I think Bankai Mayuri might be next. They said in January, but you know, they can always change and whatnot. So yeah, nothing much has happened in the game. Just, you know, speculation and, you know, the little sneak peek of Fulbring Ichigo and his questionable mods. And also, don't do this. This is a bug. Don't buy these partners from here. It's a bug. And this, we had this event for like, I don't know what, 4 years or something. And this Zanpoktu thing has never been, like, it's just been sitting there. So this is like a dead event. They need to just take this out of the cycle or replace it with something useful. Maybe like, just like redo this event. Like actually entirely recode this event, because it's not working and it's taking up space in the event cycle. Like for a year, it didn't even appear. Like this year, it appeared like at least once a month, but it was like going for like the whole last year. I never saw it. Maybe I just ignored it. But yeah, UBP's coming up with Katen Kuzetsu, whatever her name is. I always forget her name. I can just look it up. This chick, this one, which is like the mega crit damage one. Yeah, it's gonna be like 60k crystal, so you know, start saving it right now. If not, you can just save it for the next big thing. Alright, that's pretty much it. You guys take care.